please throw some light on asteroid mining and interplanetary human species in the future. Okay, so we are not quite an interplanetary species right now. No human being has ever set foot on another planet. The furthest we've gone is the moon, which is our own satellite. Um, we have human beings in orbit around the Earth on the International Space Station, and various nations have the ability to send human beings into space. Even the Chinese have it. The Indians will also do it in a year or two, by 2026 or something. So that's the best we can do right now. The best we can do technologically is to get to the moon. Now, maybe by 2030s, by the 2030s, maybe by the 2040s, you may have the first human beings on Mars. That's what Elon Musk wants to do. The technological ability to do that will be available to him very soon. The gigantic rocket he is developing. So yeah, eventually, if all goes well, we will become an interplanetary species. The next place we will go to will obviously be Mars, which is the most logical place to go to. Venus is too hot, too hellish to even think about, unless you want to stay in orbit or in the upper reaches of the atmosphere of Venus. But Mars makes sense. It is smaller, it is more Earth-like, and you could even terraform it over a period of a few centuries or faster if you use dirty means, and so on. So yeah, humanity could become an interplanetary species in the future as long as we do things properly and don't have a third world war or whatever. Asteroid mining is much more far-fetched. Theoretically, certainly you can do it. You get asteroids which are rich in various metals and minerals. Some asteroids may have more iron than the entire iron ore that's present on our planet. That's also possible. But the thing is this: the asteroid belt between the orbit of Mars and Jupiter, it is almost empty. Okay, it's a tremendously large number of asteroids, but it's almost empty space. There are millions of kilometers between two asteroids on average. It's almost empty space. So how do you find the asteroids? How do you reach there? How do you mine them? How do you bring them back to your planet? It's a tremendous amount of investment, of time, of resources, of fuel, and all that you have to do just to get the contents of one asteroid back. So eventually, if you have the technology to harness the resources of the whole solar system, then asteroid mining makes sense. But right now, it's far-fetched. It's not going to create trillionaires, billionaires anytime soon. At least not for the next century, minimum. Maybe not the next couple of centuries. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But the way the technological progress is happening, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. So theoretically very possible, but practically impractical from a realistic perspective.